Good afternoon on the hottest day of the year so far. I'm here at Grangemoor Park and I am going to hike to the top on Grangemoor Hill. Now this hill has got stunning panoramic view of all of Cardiff, so I'm hoping that I'll make it in time for a wonderful sunset shot. Now I've tried in the past and I didn't allow myself enough time, so hopefully this time we'll make it. Now, although this hill looks like a hill, technically it isn't. Now, it has an amazing history, and instead of me just telling you what this place actually is, I thought I would give you 3 visual cues as I'm walking along, and so that to see if you can spot for yourself what this place really is. So the question is, when is a hill not a hill? So let's get going. Before I climb to the top, I'm going to take the long route round, passing through 4 different habitats that now surround this unusual location. First, the river to the west, then the moor to the south, the wetland and pond to the east, and finally the woodlands to the north. Right, I've made my way here to the west side of Grange Hill, and I'm on the banks of the beautiful Ely River. Now, on a day like this river looks absolutely stunning and natural, but there's actually nothing natural about this part of Ely River. You see, this section here is man-made. Originally, the Ely River wound its way where Grange Hill is now. There were 2 bends in the river that they drained by making a cut across. From that, you can gather that if the hill wasn't there in 1971, then it must be man-made. So why would they build a hill in this place in 1971? Well, so that's your first clue about the history of what Grange Hill might be. Now I'm heading south across the open moorland. Because Grangemoor Park is man-made, they were able to plan the landscape to maximise wildlife diversity. It has been designated as a site of importance for nature conservation due to its managed habitat. Right, I'm here on the south side of Grange Hill, and this is the moor habitat part of the park. As you can see, the flowers are in full bloom. Bluebells everywhere. It's a beautiful sight. Right, we're on the east side of Grange Hill, and this is the wet habitat area with ponds. And now, because it's been a hot summer, there's not much water here, I'm afraid. So every time I come here this time of year, this always makes me chuckle. So it's a life-saving ring. Now, as you can see, because of the hot spring and even hotter summers, there's not a drip of water here. As you can see, it's completely dry. Normally, this would be covered in water in the winter. So just to let you know what it looks like in the winter, I'll put up photos, a video I took in the winter, so to show you the difference a few months can make. Right, we're on our way to the woodland section on the north side, and here's your second clue as to why this hill isn't technically a hill. As you can see behind me, there's a big manhole cover, There's another one over there, and there's another one just over here. Now these manhole covers are all over the base of the hill. So why are these manhole covers here? Now they do serve a very important purpose for the site. So have you guessed yet why this hill isn't technically a hill? Well, you've still got one more clue left, and that is the best clue. So let's make our way to the woodlands. Right, we're on the north side of Grangemoor Park now. We're going past the obligatory manhole covers, and this is the woodland habitat we're just about to enter. Now, this will be a great opportunity for me to give you your third and final clue. See if you can spot what this hill actually is without me having to tell you. Now, this plant here is actually vital for the running of the site. If this wasn't here and there's another one just up there, then nobody would be allowed to come anywhere near this site. Absolutely vital for the running of the site. So have you guessed yet what this site actually is? Well, I'm losing light now, so I better make my way to the top of the hill so we can see some nice sunsets of Cardiff. Right, we're making our way up the hill. We're about halfway up now. The light is fading fast, so gotta up the speed. Oh, it's been a hot day. It's now 9 o'clock and it's still 28, would you believe? Oh my God, breaking all records. Anyway, see you up the hill. Right, I'm nearly at the top of the hill now. It's nearly sunset time. As you can see over there, gorgeous, gorgeous sunset. Right, we made it onto the top of Grange Hill. There's the sun setting behind the hill over there. And as you can see, we can see all of Cardiff here. Absolutely glorious evening. Yeah, there's the bay, Cardiff Bay. And then Cardiff Docks in the distance. You can see the Millennium Centre there, that's the domed building. And there's what used to be called Cardiff's Arms Park, but now is called the Millennium Stadium. And there is Cardiff City's football ground. So we'll stay here for a bit just to take in the beautiful sunset. But the most remarkable part of this view is not what I can see, but what's under my feet. Because if you haven't worked it out yet, Grangemoor Park is a massive landfill site. The area was originally known as Penarth Moors, a marshy area on the banks of the Ely River. When the river was straightened with a new cut, the old river bank became isolated. The deep ravine formed by the dried up old riverbed was used to dump industrial and household waste. When the ravine filled up and there was nowhere else to put the waste, they just continued to pile it up. The tipping continued for decades until 1994, by which time the site contained around 4 million cubic meters of rubbish, enough waste to create an entire man-made hill. By the year 2000, the landfill site had been covered, restored and developed into Grangemoor Park. Don't forget to subscribe and press the like button and do the bell so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos.